Hi everyone. One of the required features of any piece of valuation software is the ability to be flexible and adjust for the facts and circumstances of the engagement at hand. Pro offers us the ability to be the maximum flexibility. We have the ability to go out into native Excel and adjust and customize the schedule or the project for the facts and circumstances. Let me show you how to do that. So there are two ways to get out to native Excel. The first is the icon up here, and the second is to use the Edit in Excel menu. If I drop the menu down, Edit, directly in Excel, I will launch the ability to get into Microsoft Excel. There is a warning message that comes up. The warning message is saying there are certain functions that we use inside of the software to make it easier to use in Excel itself. One of those functions is the ability to insert accounts on the detailed financial statements. That particular function affects 14 or 15 different worksheet tabs. And so if you affect one sheet inside of there, you have to make sure you do the same thing to the other 14 sheets. So we're putting a message inside of here saying if you're going to alter the structure of the particular financial statements, do that inside of Pro by using the taskbar buttons. If you're saying, I want to go out here and change the format, feel free to go out there and change the format. It's only the rows that are having a problem inside the detailed financial statements. Once I'm in native Excel, there are a couple of limitations as to what I can do. This area in the first 10 rows is private data, and this area in the first 10 columns is private data. The 10th row itself is for our pre-display functions, and the 10th column itself is for our pre-display functions. What that means is that you shouldn't type anything in to the first 10 rows or insert rows in the first 10 rows, and you shouldn't type anything into the first 10 columns, or you shouldn't insert anything into the first 10 columns. Our pre-display function is very simple. When you insert a row, if I come over here and I insert a particular row, or a column in this case, this is the row header in column J. If I put a 1 inside of there, that particular row will show. If I put a 0 inside of there, that particular row will hide itself. So if there are rows that are showing and I don't want to see them, I can put zeros out here, and those particular rows will be hidden. In other words, when the pre-display function takes a hold of this particular schedule, it will go out there and hide those rows. But anything else I want to do in Microsoft Excel, I can do. We have customers out there who run macros on the value and turn it into words. I have customers out there who just want to change the flavor of the formatting and say instead of the format that we have in here, they want to change it to Arial. So they'll come in and they'll change the format. Anything you want to do inside of Excel, you can do. There's a couple of items up on top here. If you go to Sheet and you say Show All Cells, that's going to take the schedule and open it up. If I go to Sheet and I say Show the same as Pro, that's going to show the schedule the same way it would be displayed inside of our framework. You can tell that those rows that I had were hitting, and you can see what's going on. That way there you can edit this inside of Excel, see what effect your changes is going to have, and make that occur. The last one is to show headers. Sometimes the ABCs on top and the row numbers down the side will be hidden, and so you have show headers. The workbook is exactly the same thing, except that it uses all of the sheet tabs, not just the sheet tab that you're working on. So when you're done making your changes inside of Microsoft Excel, and let's make a quick little change here so that we can see that it really does stick. We click on the Return button up here on top. You can tell that the changes that I've made inside of Microsoft Excel are sticking. Now there's two reasons that you would want to make changes inside of Excel. The first is there's a particular fact pattern that you want to display or bring focus to. That would be on a project by project basis. You can also customize templates, and the template would be a starting point for all your future engagements. So if you have a particular style, you would put that style inside of the template. Thank you.